Hello everyone, welcome to my channel CodeLogic. So I just now rebranded my channel from being software engineer to CodeLogic, and I'm going to bring a lot of videos for you, microservices and a lot of other things regarding AI and data structure and a lot of things which I would like to bring for you guys. So stay tuned and please subscribe my channel if you haven't already, so that you will not miss any update regarding the new videos. So let's start with today's topic. So today's topic is sliding window. So what is sliding window approach? So in sliding window approach, and when I'm going to explain you what when we are going to follow this approach, and why this is better than brute force. So suppose we have given an question to find maximum sum of k consecutive elements. So we have given k as a window, and we need to find in the array we need to find the same sum of k consecutive elements. So in that case, what we'll do, we'll take every array, and we'll add this. Let's say this is the array, then we'll add this 2 with 5 and 2 with 8, 2 with 5, 8 and 9, and then once after that you'll add 5 with 8, 9 and 10, and so on. You will keep on doing that until this for this window of size 4. But this will take the order of n into n into k, where k is the window size. But rather we can use sliding window, uh, where time complexity will be order of n. So I will discuss like why and when we should use sliding window. So before that, when we should use sliding window, let's focus on that. So if problem statement contains words like contiguous, consecutive, substring, subarray, or continuous, then you can signal yourself that, oh, this could be the point where I can use sliding window approach and reduce the time complexity of solving this problem. Suppose there are some I will give you some example of sliding window problem, like this one. So if the interviewer gives you the question saying find maximum sum of k consecutive elements, or largest find longest substring without repeating characters, or subarray with given sum. So if this kind of word comes, then you can think of a sliding window approach. So there are two types of sliding window. One is fixed size sliding window, and other is variable size sliding window. So fixed size sliding window, if when the problem statement says subarray of size k, or group of 4 elements, or window of length k, like we are covering here maximum sum of subarray of size k, then you can think of sliding window. So variable size window is like longest substring with at most k characters, or smallest subarray with sum less than or equal to target number, longest sub array with sum less than or equal to k. So we can think of sliding windows. Let's take an example of meeting room. So suppose there is a meeting room, and only 3 people can be there in the meeting room. So let's say and every person will assign with the numbers. Suppose number 2, number 8 and number 9 enters into the meeting room, and once after that next person has to come. So when next and we'll what we'll do, we'll add 2, 8 and 9 first. So we have to find the maximum sum into that meeting room of the people who were there. So we will add 2 plus 8 plus 9, and once after addition, for the person who came into the meeting room first, has to leave. So 2 will leave. So we'll do sum minus 2, and we'll add 10. So we'll do sum minus 2 plus 10. So rather than doing 8 plus 9 plus 10 again, we'll do sum minus 2 plus 10. And the same way, when next 10 has to come, we'll do sum minus 8 plus next 10, and when 4 has to come, we'll do sum minus 9 plus 4. And this is how we can reduce time complexity. So let's take an example of this array. Suppose we have this array, and the window size is 4. So what we'll do, we'll first add the numbers which are there in the window. First we'll add 2, 5 and 8. So the answer will be 24, and we'll assign that to current sum. And now once after that, so this will be the maximum sum in the array currently. So once after that, what we'll do, we'll assign that to max sum. And then now the next time we have to check the addition of next consecutive window, we'll just remove this first element and add the next element into the sum. So we'll remove this first and we'll add this last element into the sum. And the same way we will next time we'll for the next window we'll remove the first element and we'll add next element, and so on. And we'll assign this current sum. We'll check if current sum is greater or the max sum is greater, and then based on that we'll return the maximum sum in the consecutive array of size window k. So let's check in the code. So let's I just have written the class name window maximum size of window size k. So suppose it accepts int array num array and window size, let's say window size is 4. So we have specified window, and then it is this method is public int current sum is equal to 0, and then we'll have max sum equal to 0. And then what we'll do is, so what I said, first of all we'll have the we'll add the numbers in the window size. In the first window size we'll add the numbers and we'll assign it to current. So let's say we'll do it like this: int I is equal to 0, I is less than or I is less than window, and I plus plus. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just add the current sum and num array of window I mean num index I. So what we are doing here, we are doing it like this. It's the syntax, the same syntax like this, but it's the same syntax like this, but we can write it in short way like this. So now we got the current sum, so we can assign it to max sum. And once after we got max sum, now we will check the next element, next window. So when we check into the next window, we have to remove the first element and add the last element of that window. So I will explain you in again graphically what we are doing here. So let me just write it down first. Int j is equal to 1. Now we will start with 1 because we already added 0 and we have to remove the 0th element. So, and we'll go until num array dot length minus window j plus plus. So why this num array minus num array dot length minus window? Because if you look into this example, we have to go, we will our loop should go until the length minus window. So this is the window, and length minus window will our loop should run, and we are just going to add the last element from the window. So we don't need to run until the end of the array. We just need to run until length minus window, and then we'll add the last element from the window and make it static so that we don't need to create object. Int, it returns int because we are just going to return the maximum sum. So let's say what we'll do here is the logic. So current sum is equal to current sum minus so we'll remove the first element. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take the first element, which is j minus 1. Every time first element of the window, we'll remove that from the current sum, and then we'll add the last element of the window. So how we'll add the last element of the window? Like this: j plus window minus 1, because we started from 1, so minus 1. So j plus window minus 1. So j, so in here the j is 1, so we are doing j plus window, that is 1 plus 4, that is 5, minus 1, that is this 4. So we are going to add this this 10. and then we are going to add the letter elements accordingly. So and then we'll check. What we'll do is we'll check if max sum is less than current sum. If it is less than current sum, then we'll just assign max sum is equal to current sum, and we'll return this max sum at the end. Okay, so so let's say this is the array int array number array is equal to, and then we'll pass this to this method, and let's say the window size int window is equal to 4. Okay, now we will just try to check the output of this program. Let's run this program and let's see if we got the correct output. Yes, because you know this 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 is 32, which is the maximum in this window. So now edge cases. So when you are giving the interview for for the senior developer, it's very important that you handle the edge cases, that if this number array is we should check if this number array array dot length double equals to, let's say 0. If it is 0, then we can ask the interviewer what should we do if the if the length of this array is 0, then ideally we should return 0, but we can ask the interviewer about his expectation. Or else let's say, or this window, this num array length is less than the window. What if this num array dot length is less than the window size? If it is less than window, then we can ask him what we should do. There are two ways we can achieve this. Either we can return 0, or we can just return the addition of numbers which are there in the number array. So you can ask this to the interviewer, and it's really great to ask these edge cases. Being a senior software developer, it's very important that you cover edge cases before solving the problem. So that's all for today. Let me know if you have any comments and if you have any doubts in this sliding window approach. And thank you very much, and please subscribe my channel and stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.